Did I lose audio again? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got
Yeah,
you.
audio again. Thank you. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got you.
Is that Innovix? It's up on the, I'm on my phone
Yeah, we hear you.
on boss's screen. Yeah. Is that Innovix? It's up on the, I'm on my phone
Yeah, we hear you.
on boss's screen. Yeah. Is that Innovix? It's up on the, I'm on my phone
Yeah, we hear you.
on boss's screen. Yeah. Is that Innovix? It's up on the, I'm on my phone on boss's screen. Yeah.
DJ, that picture, is that sandstorm coming in?
Yeah, that's on the top of my roof. Looking at it coming in.
Holy
DJ,
shit.
that
So
picture,
it passed through.
is
How,
that
did you
that
get through
sandstorm
unscathed?
coming in?
Yeah, we were fine. Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's on
asking.
the
It
top of my
was
roof.
wild though.
Looking at it coming in.
Holy shit.
Here's I'll
So
show you
it
another
passed
one.
through.
Is
How,
that
did you
that
get through
sandstorm
unscathed?
coming in?
Yeah, we were fine. Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's on
asking.
the top of my
It was
roof.
wild though.
Looking at it.
Holy shit.
Here's I'll
So
show you
it
another
passed
one.
through. How, did you get through unscathed?
So it was literally across the entire valley. That's Pinnacle Peak right there.
Yeah.
And in about 3 minutes from that picture when I took it, those mountains were gone across the entire valley. That's Pinnacle Peak. It was like, and I kind of the wind. You could feel the wind coming in. It was like front. And I like ran down, jumped in the house, and it was just really windy. And it was like, and then the dust came through, and then after that, we had a full-on monsoon. They like cleaned everything up. It was kind of wild. It was just really windy, and
Yeah, at least it's self-cleaning.
came through. And then after that, I've never seen anything like that before though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Cleaned everything up. It was kind of wild. It was just really windy.
Yeah, at least it's self-cleaning.
Came through. And then after that, I've never seen anything like that before though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Cleaned everything up. It was kind of wild. It was just really windy.
Yeah, at least it's self-cleaning.
You all see this picture I posted in
Yeah, that's crazy.
Envix.
It's self-cleaning.
You all see EOSE and Envix channel.
Yeah, whose car is that?
I had no idea. I was just driving home from dinner last night, and it was right next to me.
Yeah, whose car is that?
I thought that was interesting. I was just driving home from dinner.
Well, someone knows something.
And it was right next to me.
Yeah, whose car is
I
that?
don't want it to run yet. I was just driving home from dinner.
Well,
I'm
someone
not-
knows something.
it was right next to me. I hope we don't get the $10 to $15 run right now with some type of
Well, someone knows something.
order. I would like more time to add. I hope we don't get the $10 to $15 run right now.
Well,
with some type of
585 was touched, I think, 4 or 5 times over the last 2 weeks. We had an overnight high of 7.19.
Chrome pump BMNR so we could buy more EOSE.
I accept.
Good morning, meat sacks.
Morning, Bob.
Hey, Chrome. How long and kick him out?
Oh, on that message I sent?
Yep, I'll do it.
Okay, okay.
And how long? I'm looking at today. How long does she need, bud?
How long does she need today to
Yeah.
meet?
Yeah, I just
I
got
don't
a
know.
pretty full day, so I'm trying to.
Well, I mean, we can, would tomorrow be better?
Let me check here. Whatever.
Hey, boss, I need to reschedule if that helps at all for tomorrow.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty flexible. I think I'm at 1.
yeah. You want to move to Friday?
I can move to either today or Friday, whatever, if you want to.
Today's blown.
Okay, so let's do Friday.
Yeah, can we do it at the same time?
Yeah,
That's the only time I have.
11 Mountain Time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, let's move it to Friday.
Okay, thank
Thank you.
Chrome, can
Yeah.
we do 11 a.m. on Thursday?
Let me text her. And I'll
Okay.
let you know in 5 minutes.
I've got oh wait, hey Charlie.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we can't do Friday.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
taking Friday off. Friday's
Yeah, I
Labor Day
mean, I
weekend.
just. Oh, right, yeah. So I just can't do that slot tomorrow. So if you can find something for me, great. Otherwise, don't worry about it.
All right, let me see, Chrome, if you want to check with her, and then yeah, let me hey, the overall market, by the way, this is waiting for Nvidia, and the fact that we had an overnight where freaking Ethereum and Bitcoin didn't drop 5% is pretty impressive. Additionally, I saw that I think today's the last day for NFX. No, if they don't do it today, they're done. The warrants, they got to trade above VWAP today. So I saw that news out this morning that they were tested by an independent lab. I thought they'd already been tested. And bottom line is, if Nvidia comes out and market's going up, market wants to go up. No, as a side note, I don't like a lot of what Trump is doing, but I'm not the president. Yes, absolutely. Let me put it on the calendar now, otherwise I will completely forget.
Sounds good.
EOSC, I'm going to add, but yesterday's candle screwed my plan up, so we'll have to see if we get any bit of a retrace here. Sure doesn't look like an indicating that he opened. Also doesn't look like NFX little stunt didn't help this morning. Not yet, anyway.
What was the stunt?
They announced, they released news this morning that they're, here, I'll show you. They had independent testing confirms A1 battery as industry's highest energy density smartphone battery. Yeah, look it up, Billy. It's pretty
That's
impressive.
a pretty low bar.
Pretty impressive. I heard Raj is very excited.
Yeah, I bet.
He's very, very excited. It's a little too much too late. Looks a little desperate.
And that's a far cry from an order. Who cares?
Oh, I was reading last night. Once in a while, I try to be humble, but once in a while I want to feel smart. So I go to StockSwitz, and I read this guy comment about Index. He goes, 99% of the warrants have been exercised. This thing's gonna fly. And I was like, oh my gosh. Somebody
It's gonna
thumbs up.
fly all right off the cliff.
Yeah, I was like, right, exactly. You're gonna fly right off the cliff. Great one. But the a level of just misinformation is just wild. It's funny. Well, it's not funny, haha, but it's funny, interesting that the retail newer traders, newer investors, they start spouting off the same shit that everyone does when you start off new. Oh, it's the market maker. Oh, the market maker's fucking me. Oh, the company's fucking me. Oh, somebody's manipulating it. Oh, that's a whale. Oh, institutions are fucking me. Then you realize, I think maturity is your first step of becoming a professional trader is when you look in the mirror and you go, oh, you're the one who's been fucking me.
So true, yes.
All right. I don't, I suspect this morning is going to be sort of a quiet morning. I have a plan for BMNR. I have a plan for Ethereum. Been thinking about it. Right here. Ethereum. ETHA. 27s, 35 calls for $12. Not yet. Yes, I know it's very expensive. I don't have a choice. Think about it this way. It's either do that or you can go ahead and just buy Ethereum, which I already did, but I just trickle buy it.
If you buy actual Ethereum, you can stake it and get a yield on it.
Yep. I just got my staking stuff. You know what I do, Turtle? I just stake it and just buy more shit.
Nice. Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
actual shit.
oh,
like
shit coins.
Yep, Pepe and
Oh, nice. Okay.
I have a nice broad portfolio of just random shit. You never know.
That's awesome.
But it's
A few
amazing
meme
to me all
coins.
of a sudden how everyone's all of a sudden getting hyped up. Tom Lee's amazing. Tom Lee goes out there and says, I'm going to build an Ethereum treasure company. I'm going to make everyone think it's a great idea. Then he does it. Then he goes and does it. It's pretty incredible. I mean, he's literally creating the hype for this industry. Not single-handedly, but he said yesterday he's already got 300 million in revenue. I mean, not all will go to the bottom line, but 300 million in revenue already from just what he had staked at that point. He talked, if you listen to that, it was very interesting. He was talking about, being one of the largest players in the Ethereum market and having, when you have the ability about, when you're 29% of the staking, what that gives you the ability to do to the rest of the network. It's pretty intriguing. Guy's pretty smart.
Yeah, I remember first being exposed to him, and some of the stuff that he was saying seemed outlandish and stupid at the time, and then it became true.
Yeah,
I
he's
was
more of a
shocked.
longer term guy. When he says stuff, I think it's the market's going to be this, and he's a longer term guy. Chrome, I
Yep.
would love to do that, but I freaking forget how to do it already. Oh, hey, wait.
What?
I don't know how to do that, man. How do I do that?
You did it yesterday.
Well,
So-
that was
some-
yesterday.
Man, you need a whiteboard on your wall
Oh,
with
shit.
all the important things
Wait a minute.
drawn out.
Wait a minute. Meeting details. Thank you, C-Dub.
do a sheet. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are a big fucking help. Hold on. It's all fun and games till everyone gets booted off. We could do live captions. Fuck.
Can you not just right click on the participant list
Oh, okay. Doing
and
it.
add? I don't know. I'm
Nope.
guessing.
Doesn't let me.
Okay.
Hold on. Ah, security. Nope.
I just asked Grok. Did you figure it out?
No. I'm sorry. Although we do have live captions at the bottom.
Is that our consolation prize?
No, I just wanted to see it spell fuck across the screen.
What are you trying to figure out how to do now?
We're trying to figure out how to give
So that we can mute hot mics basically during the stream so that boss doesn't have to do it.
No. This cannot be that hard. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, wait. Can I right mouse click on one of you and make you? I figured it out. Stupid.
That's what I asked you to do 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I got it now. Chrome's a moderator. Who else? Auto.
Hey, boss, do we have any trades today or no countdown? All right.
No trades today
Okay.
because we got NVIDIA. We're pretty heavy as it is. And yeah, we're pretty heavy as it
Hello.
is.
What if
I
you get
thought-
an entry on EOSC? Are you still gonna watch that?
I got it. Yeah, but now I got to wait till 7:36. No.
Mhm.
What are you thinking? I mean, if I get a retrace on this candle
Yeah,
today, yeah, but I don't think
yeah,
we're
you
gonna get a
might.
retrace, bud.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think
fair.
this is gonna fire. I think they're gonna try to take out 736, whether they do it today or tomorrow. I don't know if there's an order coming. We already have volume this morning. Ridiculous. And if we're gonna do anything, so hey, on like ETHA, I'm gonna watch this, but I'm gonna look to roll it out to a longer what you call it, duration. Not today, but yeah, I'd love to buy EOSC. Let's look at the. Let's look at this. All right, so if I go, first of all, this is pretty incredible, as we haven't hit this price since January of 2022. You bet, DJat. So that's pretty incredible. And then if you look at where this is headed, yeah. We got lots of, Turtle, we got lots of places to buy if this thing gets going, okay? Now, here's going to be the problem. If this does get going, the question to me is going to be, well, what's going to keep it up there? They're going to have to come out with an order or something. Otherwise, it's going to come right back down. That's why I'm not jumping in right now. Any good news, if this is anticipation of an order or whatever, it's going to launch and then it's going to revolve. It's just not long enough. Story of my life. Yeah, I saw Jake's notes this morning. I'd be astounded if the market moved strongly. I'm checking a couple things. I'm checking rates. Hey, Billy, are you the David Levin? No, GC, you're the David Levinson guy, right?
Both of us.
Yeah. Do you see what he was saying about interest rates?
Oh yeah.
He's like, they're
Yep.
coming down. Yeah, they're coming down. Yeah.
It was funny. He was making a comment. This is a week or two ago, and he said rates are going to zero and probably negative. He goes, but my business partner won't let me say that, so we'll call it 1%.
Hey, okay. First of all, DJ, what's your question on VIX and UVIXy? And what poll? And long enough? Yes. What do you got, buddy? DJ?
Hey, good morning. It's a dumb question. I'm going to preface it with that.
There's no
Hold on a
questions.
second. I know there isn't, but this one is. Hold on a second. Just turn that off. On the UVIX or UVXY and VIX, is there any scenario where you would run to have a rolling lotto call
Yes.
on it?
Yes. Yes.
I was thinking about that over the weekend and like, how could you play that out and make it work?
So here's the great thing about what we do. Once you have the fundamentals of the methodology and you have it wired into you, okay? Once you have that, it allows you to do crazy things, aggressive trades, right? You see me do them. You see a bunch of us do them, but yeah, absolutely. You mean ride the waves, right? So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but it would be like it'd be lotto size, like it wouldn't be. It'd be just small.
So what I would
an
suggest,
event, like an outlier event where we don't see coming, where it.
Oh, I see. Well, I wouldn't do it for a just in case. I would do it just because I can trade the stock really, really well. Yeah. That's why. I mean, that's sort of where I want to get with BMNR. I'm every day I'm watching, I'm reviewing time frames, half hour, 30, 50 minute, 15 minute, hourly, 4 hour. I am trying to find the rhythm in BMNR. There's a rhythm. There's a rhythm to every stock, and I'm trying to figure it out. Once I get it, that's not a small lotto. But what I'm saying is EOSC, yeah, EOSC is not a stock that we should be afraid of trading. Why? Because it's unlikely that the company's going to hit us with a black swan event. It's unlikely that they're lying. It's there's so much, right? So what is it we're betting on with EOSC? We're betting that they can execute their business plan. And I've been saying this forever, feels like. You want to be investing in a company when all they have to do is execute their business plan, not when you are you're investing in a company that keeps changing their tech, hasn't built out hasn't proven out their entire cycle of their business. No, but EOSC to me is, for all the retail whiners and complainers, I will say this. Did I get in trouble? Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry. People bitching about this company. What the F are they? And all of us here have been the same thing. We have been long. We have been patient. And we are going to make a lot of money if this thing pops for that patience. So now watch what happens when this thing breaks 736 and what I'm watching for is guys like Shea, whatever, if he starts jumping back on the train on the break, that's what I want to see. But I don't know where it's going. The thing with EOSC is it's very easy. It's tradable. We can trade it. It hasn't been tradable lately. because of the choppiness. But once it gets in trend, this thing sticks in trend. Look at this thing. Once you get into a trend, this thing goes. So we just need to get it in trend. I think we're going to get here. This is a big time resistance level. EOSE is, I would love to do it. And if we're going to do it, we would have to go out, maybe you'd want to go out a month DJAT. But the problem is you're going to have theta decay on those. It's not as easy as it might sound, is what I'm saying. Actually, I'd go out to October's. If I went to October's, I'd buy October 7s for a lotto, 86 cents, and I'd let them sit. I'd wait a week or two. If any time I was up 50%, I'd sell half. And that's, hey, by the way, that's what I think I said. I'm looking to do that on my Ethereum stuff. I'm looking to take profits and roll. I want to roll. Once I'm at 100%, I'm going to roll stuff. Well, not today. I'll wait for NVIDIA. CW, there is no sheet on UAMY. UAMY was a lotto trade, and therefore it is it's a lotto. Let's go manage it. We can manage it on the break. Just the low. We're just going to drag the stop up by each day's low, like we do. Yeah. We're just going to keep riding it up. 479 stop. Oh, I want to test. BMNR, I'm sort of already in leaps. I've got yeah, I've got what, 30, 49s? What do I got here? Let me show you. I got 26s and 27s. Okay, my plan on BMNR is this. We break this to the downside. I'll wait and add down here. We break this. I'll wait and see if we get, I'm probably going to take this 55 break, and then I'm going to add right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep two contracts longer. I'm just going to keep holding two contracts so I can, but I'm going to go up to 3 or 4 here temporarily, probably on this break, because I want to get this test up here to, by the way, this is the daily chart. Look at how wild this is. I want to get this break at 71. I think I get the break at 71. I'm going to get a retrace all the way up to 90 bucks. Okay. So, and I'll be able to have more than enough to scale. Jamie's in YouTube chatting with me. He didn't come in here. You guys can go on YouTube, be degenerates. You suck, boss. I think we might see, I want to check some NVX. I want to see pre-market volume here. 182,000 shares at 1051 at 56. I do believe today's the last day. If they don't, can you imagine if they freaking failed on their warrant? Oh my gosh.
They're cooked. Well, how steep would be the decline? How fast do you think, if you just had to guess?
Well, my question is, you wouldn't necessarily get the decline. You just have to send an apology letter to everyone who converted. Because you didn't get enough money, right?
How about those guys, those board members selling theirs?
Yeah, that takes balls.
Yeah.
Where Jamie's like, where are we meant to be? Callbridge. Chrome. Would you please put that in VIP chat or Fight Club?
Put what in?
Where we're supposed to be right now? I'll say it's in VIP.
Okay.
For Jamie.
I will, yeah.
He's a little off.
It's in VIP resources
I
and
know.
but okay, I will.
Welcome to my pain. In fact, let me pull this up on my other screen. Jamie says I'm lost. Yeah, we know, buddy. Oh yes. Oh shit. Wrong computer. I got 2 birthdays this weekend for my son and my daughter. I got Friday night, a bunch of girls coming over, staying overnight. Sunday dinner. Oh my gosh. What is the major malfunction here? Excuse me. All right, let's see what our friends. Oh, well, that's nice. Trump calls for RICO charges against Soros. Excellent. There we go. Futures are flat with all eyes on NVIDIA, the largest S&P component by far, accounting for a record 8% of the S&P is going to report after the bell. As of 8 a.m., S&P futures are barely in the green, recovering from a modest loss earlier, while NASDAQ futures are up 0.1 with NVIDIA up 54 basis points pre-market, tracking most of the Mag 7 higher and also semis on the bid. Stocks making news, MongoDB, MDB shares soar 31%. After the software company reported second quarter results. Okta, OKTA, is up 5.4% after the software company reported second quarter results. Encino, NCNO, gains 11%. And Elanco Animal Health gains 4.9%. NVIDIA option traders expect a 6.1% swing after results. Remember, if you want to know how a company is option market or what the expected move in a market is you go to the company, the stock, you go to the option ladder, you choose an at the money option, the recent, okay? So 181s, I'll choose the 182s, add the cost of a call to the cost of a put. Divide that by the strike. That's how much they think this is going to move for earnings. So 6%, 6.1%. NVIDIA is the story of the week. This is from, oh, this guy doesn't know shit. He's from an insurance company. We'll listen to you anyway. We've seen some erosion of the AI premium. So this is an important, no, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Okay. Yep. Hold on. Cracker Barrel. Musk Starship. ExxonMobil held secret talks. That's great. Hey, Vix, Uvixi and Vix. You had a question, no?
Boss, you answered it for me.
Thank you.
Maybe some more coffee would be in order.
No shit, man. It's like, yeah. Okay, so market's going to be today.
Hey boss, do you mean to have a delay on the YouTube stream that you're doing?
Yeah, I do for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Only because it's my first time really doing it, and I just want to make sure.
I was just curious what your delay settings were.
The way it's set up is I'm using that X whatever broadcaster.
XSplit or what?
Yeah, the thing is freaking incredible. It's got a delay in there, but it has to do with YouTube's API. I got to get into it to have it like stream real time.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, if you listen to the sound on there, it's There you go. Overnight, your UK markets return. Okay, whatever. Lisa Cook, you're gone. How is it racist if you freaking lie on a mortgage application? We had 3 other Fed governors that resigned over the last 10 years for suspected improprieties in stock trading. Suspected.
Yeah, and I know that affidavit that they're talking about because
Yeah.
I did hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of closings
Yeah.
myself. There's a separate sheet that says primary residence affidavit, and you're saying that that's your primary residence, and it'll be your primary residence for at least 12 months, and you sign it. It's bright line. It's not gray at all.
Dude, you know
And the
how many-
fact that she signed 2 different ones
Yeah.
in 2 different areas is flat out. She's cooked.
Yeah.
No
Well,
pun intended.
you know what I think? I think there's a lot of Airbnb owners that should be afraid too.
Oh, that's rampant. I
That's what I
guarantee
mean.
that.
If you're going to go
Yeah.
after her, you better go after everyone,
Yep.
because they could single-handedly collapse the Airbnb market,
They sure could.
right? Because all those, those people, a ton of them were saying, we'll just call it a primary residence.
Yep. And that bank fraud statute of limitations 10 years. A lot of people exposed.
Oh, here's the problem. Well, this is a setup. Powell is stupid, because if he lets her work now and she is found guilty, then now because he's in charge, he can now be fired for a material fact. I mean, is Trump this smart? I don't know. I think he might be. Maybe not him, but other people around him are.
Yeah, that's it.
Because this is like, I sit here and I'm like, Democrats are just, they're just falling into everything he's doing.
Chrome.
30 seconds, gentlemen. 30 seconds.
Chrome.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I swear to God, if you change your dossier one more time, I'm gonna fucking make it bad.
All I did was like it or something. I'm not following.
Mute him.
I thought you deleted some of the lines.
No.
You're not the toenail enjoyer? Somebody was deleting my toenail enjoyer. Oh, mark it open.
Here we go. We got alerts going off. Let's take a look here. Obviously, first 5 minutes. EOSC September. Those I already sold those, you piece of shit. Let's take a look here. I'm a little shocked. Surprised that NVX isn't jumping on that news. Are we allowed to say the symbol today or not?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only Chrome. Only Chrome.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna put up the 1 minute.
Go for it. See what happens.
See what's in
Let's
it.
roll the dice.
We need the retrace. Say it.
Hey Squirtle, shut the fuck up. Just
Here it comes.
Squirtle.
This is good. NASDAQ diving, good. Ethereum not diving, good. CCL up. What else we got? Tesla? Nothing else. Everything's looking at NVIDIA's flat. Meta, sort of flat. Russell. So we know
We
that
voted
if
on
the
no
Russell
retrace.
gets gas, we're going to get we are going to get the small caps that we own also are going to get some sell pressure. 667. I'm not. Now, watch Twitter because they're going to see somebody knows something. They know NVIDIA numbers are going to be bad. Okay, whatever. All right, let's. Ooh, an alert go off. What do we got here? EA. Hey, DJat. Isn't that one of our old favorites? EA? Electronic Arts?
Not mine.
I thought we played that one. Maybe that was a Jakester one. Oh, shit. I did it wrong.
No, it wasn't mine either, but yeah, we did try to do that a week or two or something like that ago. I don't remember if we got into it or not, though.
Uh-oh. VKTX is breaking out to the top side. You guys remember that one? Go take a look at that.
I'm still in it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm down around
we were so
98%.
buried.
Yeah.
We were so buried in it, we figured, what the hell?
I'm down 95.5%.
You know what's I'm not going to say this like, hey, this is a great thing. You know what's great is you manage your portfolio now where you have a position like that and you're like, right? You're like, okay, it happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it happens. I mean, there was nothing that could have been done. It was a perfect storm.
No.
I'm not ashamed to admit it. It was not a lotto trade either.
Yeah,
Nope.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, everyone coming out of the woodworks here to.
Where was I? Was I on vacation or something?
You didn't approve the trade,
No.
bastard.
Sorry, which trade was that?
VKTX.
Oh yeah.
I have a
Where's it's not on the screen. Where are we now with that? Let me see.
I'm gonna pull it up. I was punching up Twitter on my other computer because I want to see what these people are saying. Hey, EOSC, I'm pulling up the one because I want to see what happens when we try to punch through this $7 level, which I believe we're going to do. So let's take a look here. What do we got? PCT's getting close. Vix Tempest. Tempest is a piece of shite today. Here we go. Uh-oh. Somebody just launched a BMNR option income ETF. Not gonna happen. Yesterday, Ethereum inflows were 5 times larger than Bitcoin at $455 million versus, oh boy.
I think Ethereum's going to flip Bitcoin.
I'm reading more and more about it in terms of the efficiency and the speed and the cost, all the arguments. I think one of I think the bet on it for me is it going to become sort of almost like a de facto choice, right? Because we know that, you know, human beings, they're just group creatures. So when if Lee and the other guys out there with the Ethereum treasury can convince the industry that they're the standard to build their financial product on that chain, that's a big one. I just saw last week, and I got to go back and Google. I don't know if it was Sweden or Switzerland or somebody announced they were going to do a sovereign coin and digital coin, and it was going to be based on the Ethereum blockchain. So
I think it was Japan. Wasn't it Japan?
That was Japan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you see shit like that, and you're like, damn. And then also, I did a deep dive last night into quantum computers, and man, the hard thing on those is each of them is coming up with their own protocol. So they're all trying to. It's such a new space that even the computing, how to measure the computing itself, qubits, but now they have different measurements. So I'm trying to learn about those. But the big one is, I don't know, it wasn't Regati. What's the other ones? One of them just got a $1.5 billion investment, and they're doing business with the countries, governments of Korea, South Korea, and Japan. I've been taught that when you want to buy higher risk companies, buy the ones with the most cash because, well, they won't go out of business. So, hey, Chrome and DJat on a Roblox, you're going to watch that. If it touches that 50, I'm adding more. Just for you guys for shits and giggles.
Wait, I'm sorry. Roblox?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just missed it. Missed what you said.
Oh boy, this guy says if Nvidia misses earnings, the earth is going to explode. You guys got puts?
What happens if it doesn't? The market doesn't give a shit. I mean,
Market goes up. Market's
right.
going up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think people put so much weight in that for the last 2 years, whatever. At some point, people aren't. There's other.
Yes.
You know what I
we're
mean?
starting to see that, bud. We're starting to see that. Kira, Kuara.
I got a question on Ethereum too.
Yeah.
How is it correlated with? So ETH correlated with actually Ethereum price.
Right.
How is it?
It's an ETF. ETH
What?
is an ETF that actually buys actual. It's a trust, so it actually buys
Got it.
Ethereum, so it owns it. Grayscale is one of those precious metal, precious asset companies that buys them and just holds.
So is there a way to say if Ethereum's at 5,000, what the ETF's going to be priced at?
Yeah. No, because I mean, you would think that there is going to be a correlation, but it's not going to be a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. There's no straight line to be able to go in and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
The weird thing about Ethereum is that it's like a cash flowing asset that's very different than Bitcoin. So like Bitcoin kind of sits there and doesn't do anything, so it's good to hold it in an ETF. Ethereum is like a little weirder because it's meant to be used, and so just locking in an ETF is kind of a little bit counterintuitive in a way. It's just more about locking it away for future value, I think, at this point.
Yeah, one of the black swan risks that I see, and I've considered this, is if Bitcoin is allowed to be held by more financial institutions on their actual treasury balance, that I think would be that would be bad for Ethereum. But I just again I'm not a Bitcoin Ethereum guy. I'm not a digital guy. I don't understand the technology to the level that most people do or a lot of people do. So for me, Ethereum is all about the buzz right now. There's a lot of buzz. There's a lot of money going into it. Do I subscribe to Ethereum being a 200,000? No. Do I think Ethereum is going to break 5,000 this week? Yup. Do I think we're going to hit 10,000 by the end of the year? Yup. It's entirely a supply and demand issue, though, for me on Ethereum. It's just massive demand right now for Ethereum. Whether it turns out to be a wise thing and it's going to be on chain and blah, 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 I don't know. I don't think anybody knows what the take-up's going to be for these techs. That's like people commenting on Solana. Actually, so for people who are very intelligent and very informed, they're talking about Solana's faster and it costs. Well, see, retail and institutions don't give a shit about that. They want to know it's going to go up. Hold on here. Oh, Besant came out just now and was just slamming Lisa Cook. EOSC 694, 696. We get a little bit of a bump. The Russell is up 5.2. So we are getting a little bit of bump there, but we've got, let me take a look here at charts. I've got, let me throw that back on there. Oh, we got plenty. There goes Ethereum. ETHA, ETH.
Do we know where our first scale is on CCL?
Oh, no, let's,
I feel like we're not too far off.
okay. Let's take a look. So this action today is telling me that yesterday that was a nice move in EOSE, but I'm not seeing fall through on volume yet. So as I say yesterday, there's a little bit of goosing going on with the price of the small cap stocks due to the fact that the Russell moved up so much yesterday. It's great that we're not selling off. And if NVIDIA doesn't disappoint, even if NVIDIA disappoints, it's going to be a couple day event. Okay. CCL first target at 2.41 million. Thank you, Otto. CCL 2.4? Yeah, not there yet, no?
Well, we're close. We're at 228.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Okay. I'll switch to the 5. Oh boy. Well, look at that candle. Taking off. I like it. Russell's really moving. So now we need to see EOSE moving. Russell's moving now.
PCT is showing.
How the fuck did you scale it? I'm so sorry. How are you scaling at 110 on Bohr? I don't have a scale yet.
I was just gonna say that scale is available on Bohr at 110.
How are you guys up in profits?
Like it just became available.
Hold on here. Yeah, I'm only up 16%.
I love how C-Dub was on that before me. Nice.
CCL at plus 26. ETH, all those are up. GM's up. Roblox, I'm up. Silver, we got to roll silver. You got me silver? What are we doing on silver? We going to roll that?
Yeah, we got to roll that.
Okay.
Maybe not yet though.
We're going to want to roll it next week.
Yeah.
Let me check. EOSC.
And just the reason why the Bohr absolute gain is low is because it was a weird kind of like lower risk trade. It was like a 30% upside, 10% downside on the option.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's why. So we're just still being realistic with the scales because I think you still have to take them, even though and I'm not actually sure if that's true. If the
Well,
upside and downside profile is different, do you still scale the same way?
well, you're saying that you ran a sheet and the T1 gave you
Yeah,
this?
yeah, those targets. So that is the correct one. CDub
Yeah.
like put it out. It is
Oh.
110, but it's a low percentage return.
Oh yeah. So for me, they were lottos. I went out to February, and I'm not selling them until I make I don't know, 50%, 100%.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just
I
that
didn't go into those things to make 16%.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't get out of bed for that.
It's just I think it was because of the nature of the option we took. It has low more less risk on it. So
yeah, people can scale. I'm just telling you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. TNA is breaking out. Shit. Thanks, Jim. Jim's in YouTube. You guys go on YouTube and be anonymous and start talking shit about me. Oh, that was a really bad idea to tell you that shit. Great. My Morgan Stanley. Hey, watch this. XLF. These are the one XLF financials. Yes, we need to get into financials. Number one, XLU utilities. We need to find a way to get into these eventually. XLE. We need to get into this. This is energy. We need to get in. I'm waiting for this break to the top side. Yeah? Okay. Yes, I want to get into TNA.
XBI too.
Biotech.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as StarPack says it's okay.
You know, that's my silver. It hoses me every time.
That's your silver? Okay. Well, at least it's not your nat gas. Natural gas is the widowmaker for me. How much on redacted? I want to look at volume. Hey, can somebody put down tonight? Would somebody take responsibility for XLF, please? Little bit of volume, not much. N of X volume, little bit. Everything is pretty low volume so far. Also, the market is sort of stuck in this range right now. By the way, you know what we haven't had? We haven't had 2 green days in BMNR. Damn. This Tempest is just surprising. Damn. PCT is almost at our break level up here at 1429. But again, anything that's like these smaller caps, if they're running, we've got to be careful. Here you go. You got PPTA doing a nice flag at the top side. Okay. I've got Ethereum also. Double bottom. What did I say yesterday? Okay. Give me higher lows. Now I have another higher low. I'm going to use 4,500 as my stop now on the remaining ETH and ETHA calls. That's what I'm going to use. If this is my shot, right? I screwed it up here. I have another chance now to not screw this up. So 4,500 is my stop. This is great. I want to see a couple days. Let's get some momentum going. But if you look at the standard deviation channel, it's doing exactly what it's been doing, right? Minus half a standard deviation to plus a half. It's stuck. So if this continues this trend of going from -1 to +1, the next +1 should be 5,300, 5,000. What did I say? 5,000 this week. BOOR moving nicely. Bitcoin moving nicely. I want all the assets to be moving up. I want everything to be on fire. KRE, regional bank ETF. Absolutely. We need to try to get into KRE and XLF. Who's got those or one of those, please? Somebody take each one. I got a reversal on WPM. And I got a reversal. Nope. I was looking at gold. Let me check something here. I want to check news. Yeah, Japanese. It's funny because I thought that everyone wanted the Japanese interest rates to go up, and now that they are, they're we're freaking out. So MicroStrategy's NAV is trading at price to NAV of 1.6. BMNR is at 1.3. SBET's at 1.03. ETH gets 3%. That's a staking. It's just time. We just need time. Okay, 100% uptime. All right, let's take a look. Oh, CCL, are we getting close? What do we got? CCL at 26. Okay, so we need 244. Yeah. 244. What do you think about the divergence with TLT and Russell as far as rate cut play? I think they're two unrelated instruments, Jim. The TLT and Russell. I think if you're gonna try to find any correlation, Jim, I think you got to find it with what does the TL represent? TLT is the inverse of the 20-year interest rate, and so generally speaking, as interest rates go down, that's good for small caps and cash intensive businesses. So that should go up so you should have a inverse relationship between TLT and the Russell, but I don't think it's one that's actionable, Jim. All right, here we go. Take a look here. Quiet. It's just interesting that Ethereum seems to have a problem. I don't know. Yeah, lately it has a problem. We haven't had 2 green days in a row in Ethereum for a while. By the way, I was looking at the EOSE chart. I couldn't believe how high that EOSE had been in the past. And I was thinking about, my gosh, thank God I didn't own it then.
I think we're
Google search
fairly
volume
close.
for the word Ethereum just hit the highest level since 2022. Good. Pure Cycle just got whatever that is. I know. Go ahead, bud. What were you saying, Turtle? See you,
I was
DJ.
just to say, are we close on GM too?
Checking. No. Up 27 on it. I mean, we're close, but Newmont is weighing deep cost cuts after its $15 billion Newcrest deal sent expenses soaring. It aims to slash costs $300 an ounce, which is 20%. What do you think about that, Turtle?
Pretty impressive.
It is. Okay. SoFi put in a reversal. That's interesting. Let's look at some of these financials because financials should do very well. Let's look at the devil's company, JP Morgan. We're going to take a look at the weeklies on these because I want to get an idea perspective. It's going to have to be monthlies, huh? Well, there's JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, USB. Ooh. Put an alert there. Citibank. Citigroup. Ooh. What the fuck? You remember when they had that guy, that Indian CEO? Remember him? He sucked. Citibank, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, Key Corp. There's another regional right here. KRE and the regionals I like. There we go. We'll take Key Corp. I'm just curious. Flagstar, also one. Look at all the regionals. This is a regional. Look at the regionals, how they're lining up. Look at KRE, same thing. Let's go to daily. Yeah, we got to figure out a way to get into KRE. Yesterday's high is 65.53. This high is 65.57. 65.57, and this high is 65.50. So I'd say 65.57 today. We need to close above today. Perfect. All right. Beyond, good. BMNR is fine. NFX, EOSC, nothing to do. Meta, Roblox, nothing to do. Russell's still trying to break, it appears. Hey, that one that I don't know who it was brought up UGold, UGLD. That's an ultra. Was it UGLD? Yeah, 3x long gold. Maybe that wasn't. There was one. Maybe it was who the hell brought it up?
There's JNUG too.
Yeah, there's JNUG, but this one was an ultra GLD. It was the metals.
Oh.
Down in the morning. Oh, PCT getting close. Here, look at our PCT break level. Our high is 1423. We need to break 1423. Let's go. We break that. Look at. We get up in here, and it's a very nice downtrend. Yes. So we like that. This looks like it's just going to be a quiet day until NVIDIA. What time is what's the history? NVIDIA releases right at the bell, or what are we talking? Are you guys quiet this morning?
I'll check it. 1 second.
This guy writes, NFX press release. This guy writes, fix your stock price, clowns. I got to tell you, I feel a little dirty making money off of Carnival Cruise Lines. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I feel dirty investing in this. No, his name wasn't Raj. It was, yeah, it's Raj commenting on NFX releases. Can you imagine?
My goodness.
Oh.
Hey, what was the deal? What's the deal with no bid last couple days on some of those puts, NFX puts? Did you notice that?
What do you mean there were no bid?
It was the bid asked. It was blank twice.
What does that tell you?
Yeah, well, yeah.
No market. They don't even want to post a price.
Yep.
That's not good. Hey,
I've seen that too.
Auto.
Yes.
German car industry shedded a whopping 51,500 jobs in a year. That is 6.7% of your entire workforce.
Well, and that's just the car industry, and all the suppliers are doing the same. Like
where are those guys
3x.
working?
Well, now?
Yeah, the 55,000 get laid off. What do they do?
Well, we have a lot of Polish workers and these kind of people, so they just went back home.
What do they do
Right.
in Poland?
Well, they enjoy their houses they built from the money they made here.
Oh, that's such a European thing to be able to. Hey, PCT's breaking right here. We will get a scale today on CCA and CCL and GM if the overall market pops green. Okay.
I mean, if you drive to Poland, it looks like Germany like 20, 30 years ago. All new houses, good roads,
Really?
everyone is happy, blonde girls, you know.
Why don't the Germans just go to Poland then?
Yeah, well, the cost of living is more or less the same, but the well, the money you make as a normal worker is less, so that's why they all came to us.
All right. Auto.
Yeah.
Polaris testing results. Average volumetric energy density of 919 WH per L, among the highest ever reported for a smartphone battery. Fast charging at 3C rates. 20% charge in 3.8 minutes, 50% in 12.3, and 100% in 39.5.
That's impressive. If they can hold it.
So why is the stock not just exploding?
Because it's the same company they already made that test with in 2023, and it's kind of with the same with Moody's and all these rating agencies. When you give them money, you get the results you demand.
This is not a new test.
But well, it's the same company. Like someone posted it in the room. It's obviously the same company.
Have you ever heard of Polaris Battery Labs?
No.
I bet you.
I would only trust the university battery lab, to be honest, because that's kind of independent.
They're probably owned by T.J. Rogers.
We can figure that out.
Damn, Taylor Swift got engaged. Darn.
With who?
Travis Kelce, that former
Who's that
football
guy?
player.
A bald boy, of course.
Yeah.
6'5"
Guess who he
or
played
what?
for?
No, I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Does it, Bill? Does it, Bill?
No, it does
It
not.
does not matter who he played for.
That's right. Talk about useless offspring. That'll be great.
Talk about
He's got to be close to retirement.
time to play, says Bell. Don't know what that means, buddy. On YouTube. Hey, Travis Kelce, I think it's, I've never seen a man go more downhill quicker, like how he changed. I was like, it was incredible. And all for Taylor
Because of
Swift.
her?
What? No, the way he dressed and everything. It was like all of a sudden he went like total. The term I used to use was metrosexual, but. Russell up 7. That's flat. Okay. I do not care. Oscar. That's very close to being on the list. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take this gap play. But if I lose money on it again, it's on the list. I want to check a couple. All right, here we go. I'm checking 5-minute charts. Okay, we can see what's strong today. Industrials are strong. I bet you the Dow is up today. Industrials are strong. I was expecting financials to be strong. They're not. Here we go. Russell's starting to move. Let's see. Yeah, because I see EOSE green. I see NFX slightly green. Google's trying to move. Let's check the 5-minute out here. Oh, yeah. EOSE's got nothing going on. Here comes the push to $7, by the way. NFX had that nice little spike to 1058, and that's what they're trying to get. I don't know what VWAP is on NFX, whether or not they're going to be able to hit it or not. What's wrong? People can't chat? I do not have anybody muted.
No, I tried to unmute Cedar, but it's not working, so it seems. Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah, he's back. Yep.
All right, let's see here. Sort of boring when you have a day like yesterday. Everything's moving here today, and I'll check the Russell too. Russell on the 5-minute. Maybe retraced a little bit.
Hey, while we're in limbo here, what's the on a low floater?
Yeah.
To see average volume go, which was like 400 something thousand,
Yeah.
and then almost 400 million shares trade
Yeah.
on a name that only has 14 million shares. What's driving that? I mean, is it just massive
Manipulation.
churn by algos or something, or how do
Yeah,
they even
it's
pull it off?
that. So that's driven by somebody. Somebody decided, hey, we're going to go in, and it's got such a low float, we can push it around. Okay, but it's usually a multi-day event. So, and that also seems to happen more and more as you get to the end of market cycles. Too many people confuse the end of market cycles as being immediate. Markets take time to top. Markets, and it's so important for you guys and gals because you guys are professional traders. Look, remember where the market thought we were going 3 months ago, 6 months ago, before Trump was elected. Think about all the shit that the market, I mean, we should all be dead, right? Tariffs were going to kill us. Trump being elected was going to kill us. I mean, we should be dead. We're not. The market, one of the things that hopefully you can see is that the market overreacts to almost everything. And the challenge is, do those overreactions turn into trend or are they temporary? That's the hard part, It's hard for us, even. PCT is up 72 cents right now. That is a 5% move today. That's pretty enormous. I'm just looking at these other ones here. Yeah, I got nothing yet. So when you see something like that, Bill, you think, okay, there's 100 times, 1,000 times volume, I'll get in because there's going to be buying. And look, I've done that so many times. Do you know how many times I've made money, Bill?
Is it zero?
Well, I can count on one hand because you got to be part of the in crowd. You got to know when they're buying, as they pulse it up, when they're selling, when they're going in to buy it again to pulse it up. Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy movement. Yeah, extremely wide swings throughout
There's
the day.
that. There's the woman on Twitter that I've shared with a couple people. I think her first name may be Karen Shaughnessy, something Shaughnessy, but she's on a ramp. She's on a holy quest to get FINRA to pay attention to penny stocks that trade 100 times their float in a day. So I sent them to Brock because I'm always like, here's another one. So if you follow her, Kristen Shaughnessy, not Karen, Kristen. If you follow her, she's really good. Every day she lists 4 or 5 of these things, Bill. Every day.
That's interesting. I'll have to
And
look
she's
her
got
up.
a guy who's got a tag, Fly Eagles Fly, and he's a former trader. And in his thing, it has a newspaper article about a guy whose house was foreclosed upon in the Hamptons and he refused to leave. Is that guy. So they're all over trying to expose all these small float companies that are getting pushed around. Me, I'm watching to see if I can get a pattern to trade them. That's a little bit degenerate.
Just a little.
Just a little bit, right?
You only like him because it says "Fly Eagles Fly."
Well, I saw that. I was like, all right, this guy's got to be a good guy. I mean, it's just, yeah, I mean, and he's got an Eagles helmet, and I'm like, okay, this guy's got to be a good guy, right?
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, why do you have one? That's moved.
What's that?
One of the, here, Kristen Shaughnessy. Here we go. Let's see what you got for me today, ma'am.
I wonder if she talks about ALLR.
Well, I could ask her.
That was yesterday.
Oh, she's a independent journalist, former anchor reporter, a TEDx speaker, top 50 Irish American power woman. Wow. Wow, there you go, Bill. She trumped all the time. Here, she did. She just listed one. Here we go. Pull this one up. IXHL, 1.5 billion shares traded in May, and the float is 22 million. Here's another one. She literally lists them all day. BENF. 15 exits float.
I think I traded one accidentally 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, I've traded them in the past, but usually I like to trade them when they're at $10 and then they go down to 42 cents. So those are the ones that I'd use to trade. SGNX. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think that's a real symbol, bud.
No, it's SNGX, sir.
I'm an idiot.
No, you're not.
Here we go. 10. Ooh. Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Otto, I have a good trade thesis. Anytime this thing spikes, short it.
I actually was long, and accidentally I looked on my phone at that hour when that thing was spiking, and I just sold it all.
Oh, Star Pack. This is a drug company. I see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
words. Orphan drug, Star Pack. Isn't that in your wheelhouse?
You know, do you know how many orphan drug companies there are? But I'll look into it.
As many orphans?
Which company is that?
Sologenics, or what it's called.
Sologenics.
SNGX.
What kind of drug is
Well-
it? Oh, Beckett's disease? What is that?
Kind of rare disease drug company, so I don't know. Kind of shady in my view, but we
Boeing
can
just
trade
got an order from South Korea for 100 7 whatevers, by the way. And on that news, it's, I don't know, man. See, the Boeing's so boring, no? Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you. Okay. How? Which ones? Which ones, C-Dub?
Hey,
Yeah, bud.
looking at where is it? Looking at
Sorry.
where is it? Gotta find it. Various strikes, 240 calls,
How far out?
October. He said multiple expiries between October and January.
Fucker.
I'll send you the details.
Thanks, sir.
I don't. You probably don't want to read it, but
Probably not. That's why I have you for. You tell me what to do.
basically,
Oh boy.
he's already in, but short-term break over the 235 to 237 resistance. So the high from the other day. A break of 250, which is the ER high, will probably take it to 267.54. If you go long term, target is 270 to 300.
260 to 265. I take a break here at 236.45, but I only got 6 points. 6 over 23 is
It's only a
almost
couple percent.
2.5%. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's more like a Jeff T guy, right? He gets in early. We wait for the
Yeah,
break.
he's already in. Yeah.
Okay.
So his invalidation level is 224 to 225. So that's
Holy
the low
shit.
of
Yeah.
August 21st area.
Yeah.
August. Yeah.
So he's got wide stop, no?
He tends to, yeah.
Okay. And he DC does he DCA?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Given how he's gone into so many contracts this time around, I doubt that he would
Okay.
average in.
Okay. Thank you.
I know for Archer ACHR, he went in 4 times.
Okay.
And it's right at the break level, the stop level. Coming up on it's should be fine because it's sitting on top of the 200 SMA. But anything below ACHR, below 882, he's probably gonna let it go.
We've looked at this one before, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we were in.
Are these guys drones or what are they doing? Or personal
flight
of whatever. Yeah, too many.
Personal flight. So he has calls out to January. So
Redacted's going to try to go here. Come on, let's get through 7. I don't like that chart, but I see they're going to he's looking at the bounce off the 200-day. Is that what you're looking at, bud? On Archer?
Well, I mean, he was even he was in like back in mid-July, so he's kind of ridden it up and down a bit. He's still convicted that as long as it doesn't break that kind of low, it's still a valid trade. So,
well, my intention for the rest of the third quarter and the fourth quarter is what I believe I'll be trading this fourth quarter is going to be Ethereum and EOSE. I think they're going to get active. I also think that I think banks, we need to be looking for banks. I like KRE. There are multiple ETFs, but I really think I've got to get the rhythm, like I said, but Ethereum, I'll get the rhythm so I can trade it better. I mean, shit. I'm sitting here saying I could trade better. Most people have already scaled to make 100% on a bunch of their Ethereum. We're so early. We're only like in the second inning of this thing. Look, what I'm thinking is anything with Ethereum. Here's the way I'm looking at the overall market. Okay, and I got to do a better job at this shit. Here's what I think could happen. Right, we could get weakness in the September. Why? Because everyone's expecting it. How much? 5-6% pullback maybe. Why? Because that's what everyone's expecting. So I don't think, I do not, he's talking about the price of oil coming down. The single most important thing right now is, and I made, this is so interesting because when I started way back when and wrote the article on Reddit, I made the point that using oil, using currencies to manipulate the VIX and vice versa, because oil, it's like a immediate tax cut when gas stays down. So what I think could happen is we get a pullback in September. My fear is, my concern is not fear, is I don't want to be shaken out of positions, okay? Because I truly believe that, the data says that seasonality is in our favor for the fourth quarter for Ethereum, as well as EOSC. Then on top of that, seasonality for the market is strong. Then we have all the other the not incidental events surrounding Ethereum, such as the buzz, the regulatory industrial framework and acceptance of Ethereum, treasury companies. I mean, all of this is creating demand. It's all I care about is the demand, right? And so I mean, I'm looking at those and saying, I hope, I think with Ethereum, I think we break 5,000 this week. I don't know how high that will go, maybe 5,300. And then I'm just looking at charts. You know, maybe you get a pullback. I don't know, but I do think that it's got the juice to close at 10,000. Elf? Is Elf that makeup company? So
Yep, that lipstick
I want to
thing.
be long going into the fourth quarter. I want to be long Ethereum. I think that I can have a better fourth quarter than I did last year, which would be freaking incredible. So I'm excited. I just want to get through these next couple, days and weeks. Let's see here. And don't forget, after Labor Day, you're going to see volumes are going to return. This is why I was saying EOSE is going to give it another shot right here.
What's the thing with Labor Day? Is it just because people have free off from the screen, or why is it so important?
It's the, in America, it's the traditional end of summer. It's the traditional when kids go back to school. So people on Wall Street, if you work on Wall Street itself, that's when you're allowed to take a vacation.
Gotcha.
Yeah. If
All
you
right,
don't
gotcha.
work on Wall Street, you work for a regional, or you make enough money where you can do whatever you want, well, then you can do whatever you want.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, I made a concerted effort or decision not to work, after I got turned down by a couple, because I didn't have a finance degree, but I'll tell you exactly why, and it turned out great, because the firm I ended up working at was phenomenal, but here's the deal. If I would have worked at, let's say, a Merrill, my payout would have been 35%. With the firm I worked at, I negotiated a payout of 85. I say that and I laugh now. So that's why when people would say, do you work at a JP? And I'd be like, no, and they'd sort of look down their nose at me and be like, okay, don't you want to ask me why? Because JP Morgan tells you what to buy. Because JP Morgan, when you start there for the first 3 years, you're somebody else's bitch, and they keep all your clients. Because there, it is truly, they don't care. I mean, it's true. I did not want to work in that type of environment. And the big one was, I'm not working for somebody and getting 35 freaking percent.
So you're literally paying off your debt
Yeah.
by joining them.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. They tell you, well, now in all fairness, those guys are getting a salary, okay? So those guys are starting off, with a decent salary, where I wasn't. But even then, I'm like, oh, okay, let's do the math. Yeah, it's just, if you're, like, as a trader here, this is, what a beautiful job we have. we can decide that we want to go make money, and we actually have the opportunity to do it. We don't have to show up for work if we don't want to. We can take time off. NASDAQ is positive. We got the ES is now positive. We've got Bitcoin up 1,000 and Ethereum moving up. Everything's starting to try to move up. So I want to be long in the fourth quarter. We got to be careful over the next month or so. Not to. Here's what I'm concerned about. I don't want to take a bunch of trades that get chopped up and, reduce our return. My return. Here it goes. Watching this 5-minute, people. I'm gonna put it a line here, and I'm gonna watch this 1-minute candle, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.